there we go. Hopefully we're off and running. One Friday Fights 140 right now. In the middle of the card, life gets in the way sometimes, so we're here for now. See if the technical difficulties will hold up. You can probably hear, because, headphones are broken. Unfortunately, we are what is considered a poor over here in this part of the world, but at least I do have my dear friend with me to enjoy the fights. If you can see him. There he is. Sugar Sean O'Malley. Yeah, he's here. We're live, and we are ready to watch some action. So, let's get into it right away. Of course, the ladies, they just threw down the only ladies fight, I believe, of the entire card. Missed a bit of the beginning of it, but that's okay. Hopefully we've got some people rolling in the chat here. If not, you know what? That's okay, too. We're streaming to multiple platforms, allegedly, again. Technical difficulties. We will overcome, we will persevere, and we will talk into the void if we have to. So if you're out there lurking, if you want to drop something in the chat, go ahead. I would enjoy it. I would love it. I would appreciate it. Give me somebody to talk to, maybe. But if not, that's okay. We don't need you anyway. Again, this is as much your show as it is mine. So let's all have some fun. Let's get down and dirty. You know what I'm saying. Let's watch some damn Muay Thai. Because we've got, what do we have? 4 or 5 more Muay Thai bouts coming up very soon. Of course, one Friday night fights on Amazon. Not too far away. Shadow versus Nico Carrillo for the interim featherweight Muay Thai World Championship. That's going to be an interesting fight right there. Carrillo obviously had that loss against, who did he lose to? Nabil Anan, of course. Luffy himself, if you're a fan of One Piece. If you understand anime, in which I do not. Apparently that's a big guy, big character, big fun character over there. Nabil Anan, what a stud, what a man. Wow. But next up, we've got Imam Gadzia versus Ruanglek. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but that's okay. 23 years old versus the 20-year-old. 5'9" for the Russian, 5'5" for the Thai man, coming in both about 126 pounds. Of course, this is technically flyweight, coming in at the lower end of that weight limit. I do believe they get the entire weight class to weigh in at. So these guys are weighing in a bit lower. Couldn't quite make that straw weight limit. So here they are above 125, persevering, going through, pushing through. Let's see what else we've got going on around the world of combat sports while we're at it. I mean, of course, the big fight this weekend is none other than Volka Lopez and Lonovsky. Yeah, these guys are going to get down and dirty themselves. I mean, look at them. These guys, they get up to some stuff. They get up to some nasty, nasty stuff. Look at them. I mean, we got Gene Silva versus, I don't know, an early 2010s punk rock star here. Meanwhile, Ilya Topturo joins the party. And not only does he join the party, but Capitan Ralfuccio, he's out there. He's still alive. I saw something out there, Ralfuccio, that you had gotten banned from Twitter. I hope this has been resolved. What a travesty this is. But I honestly wear it as a badge of honor. If you're being canceled online, as they call it, if they're trying to excommunicate you from the internet, maybe you're kind of funny. Maybe you're doing something right. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're just edgy. Who knows? It's okay. We'll make it through. Ralfuccio, give him a follow. If you don't know, now you know. This guy was one of the first to interview Josh Hogan, of course, the big-time UFC star now, running all over the place, doing interviews with everyone. Capitan Ralfuccio was one of the first to get on this guy's radar and give him a great interview. So go give Ralfuccio a sub. Go support him, because, if he's getting his Twitter taken down, Instagram, might be next, So go support the boy. Go support the brother. Ralfuccio, appreciate you popping in. Always love and respect. Anyway, back to serious matters. MMA, combat sports, is a serious matter. It's the WWE of the real sports world. Now, it's much closer to WWE than it is real sports. If you don't know that, if you don't take it seriously, I don't know what you're doing. if it's not a joke to you, then I don't know. Are you really enjoying the sport in and of its whole? Because last night, at least for me, we had something that we haven't seen for many, many years. Now, of course, Daniel Cormier and Towelgate was a big conversation back in the day, a hot topic not too long ago. What was this, 8 years ago, 9 years ago maybe now? I mean, I feel like it's been a long time. I was just a youngster at the time, but now I know. I understand the full context of a Towelgate, where you put your hands on the towel, you come in, you weigh in, and you push off a little bit of that load. You take a little bit of a load off. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what we're talking about. Bear. I mean, is this the bear that Khabib and Islam wrestled? Of course, you got your ass beat by them. So, of course, you have to support your boys. You got your ass beat by Khabib and Islam, Mr. Bear. So, of course, Ilia Topuria, you are not a big fan because you were already defeated by the alleged goats of the sport. But what we're talking about now is Aaron Toe. I'm going to call him Toe. I know it's like Teao or something like that. I don't give a shit. This guy just pulled out the next Towelgate. We have big box. We have the weigh-in box gate. Khabib is better, buddy. I don't know. Maybe he is. I say he is. But if you're a bear and you've wrestled with Khabib, I mean, you would know better than us, Mr. Bear. I suck. You suck. That's okay. Everybody sucks a little bit here and there, if you get my meaning. But again, back to the story at hand. Our fella decided to walk up to the weigh-in, right? To the weigh-ins. He's coming to the weigh-ins. He's on weight, allegedly. There he is, chewing his gum. We're going to skim through this thing because, you know, copyrights and things like that. Anyway, if you notice, the box in which he's allowed to strip down to his naked self. Yeah, the box, the stripping box. We'll call it the stripping box. There's probably another name for it. You know, the privacy box, the modesty box, whatever you call it. Well, he's stripped down to his naked self. The undies are off. Everything's out right now. So he needs the box to protect him. So we don't need to see all that, okay? I'm not into that. Anyway, as you can see, it's a box supported by 4 legs like a chair. Well, it does appear he's putting his elbows on the edges of this box, and he's been struggling to make weight, and we wonder why, in fact, this man has now come in at 122 pounds. He's struggling to make 126, and he comes in at 122. Is that not a little bit suspicious? Look at him walking away like nothing happens. He put his pants back on. I mean, again, we don't need to see any of that. They pull the pen away. The modesty box goes away. Look at him. I've made weight. I've done nothing wrong. Oh, hey, buddy, you need to come back this way. Hey, buddy. They're talking about it. The commission, they're asking questions. They're looking. They don't know what's going on. All right, buddy, shut the fuck up. Khabib would beat him in 2 seconds. Doesn't want to have his back. Okay, I would love to see that happen. Doesn't matter to me. We're not talking about Ilia Topuria and Khabib, the goat lover. But, he's the goat. I don't mean it that way. Maybe I do. Anyway, so they tell him to get back on the scale. And immediately, the scale starts tipping the wrong way. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? He's chewing his gum. What's happened? I just got away with this, man. It's all over. I'm done. I made weight, right? In fact, you did not. This man came in at 129 pounds. 3 pounds over the limit. You got 1 pound allowance and you still couldn't make that. You came in, you sat on the box, he puts his elbows up on the box, he thinks he's all fine and dandy. Towelgate, anew. I mean, this is boxgate. I mean, what are we going to call this? Modesty boxgate? I mean, that sounds a little bit sus, but I mean, it doesn't matter. We'll call it boxgate for now. But Aaron Tao, out of his fight, Saturday night, UFC 325, has now lost a fight because this guy thought he could fool the scale. He thought he could fool the commissions. He thought he could fool everybody. Come on, bud. Come on. We knew what you were doing. We saw it. How can you be struggling to make weight and then come in 4 pounds under the maximum limit? I mean, he's pressing down with all his might on the sides of those boxes. Pressing down with all his might on those boxes. Well, because it pisses Bear off, I mean, we're just going to put Ilia Topuria up on the screen. I guess he's an absolute retard. I'm not even talking about Ilia Topuria. This guy's coming in the chat telling me that I'm wrong. I have said absolutely nothing, have not given my opinion on the goat fucker Khabib. I mean, the goat Khabib. No, excuse me. I'm just making jokes because this guy seems to get pissed off just by the mention of Ilia Topuria. I mean, Ilia Topuria is a hell of a fighter. Islam Makhachev, one of the best guys out there right now. And Khabib, honestly, one of the most dominant fighters. Whether he's the best of all time or not, you cannot deny this is one of the most dominant runs we've seen in the UFC, what Khabib did. Very dominant, hardly lost a round, one of the best to do it. Is he a top 5? Is he a top 10? That's debatable. You can have that debate. I'll be right there with you. But I will say, one of the most dominant runs. Did it take him a long time to accrue the wins? Yes, it did. Did he fight as many guys as I would like to have seen him fight? Maybe not so much, but it looks like the Thai has defeated the Russian over in one championship. We missed the entire fight because I was talking about the news. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. Another Russian down. Mr. Bear. He's gone. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We didn't need him anyway. I mean, I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate the back and forth. I appreciate the trolling here because he provides no actual evidence or any reasons for why he believes what he believes, and that's the unfortunate side of the trolls, and they come out in droves whenever apparently Ilia Topuria is mentioned. Okay, Ilia Topuria has taken down some of my favorite fighters of all time. You think I don't have a little bit of hatred in my heart for him? Then you're mistaken, although I do appreciate greatness when it is in front of me. Much like Khabib, much like Islam. I think Islam had a terribly boring fight last time out. Does that make him a boring fighter? No, absolutely not. Does that make him instantly one of my least favorite fighters? No, it doesn't. It makes me very disappointed that a good fighter like Islam Makhachev would not be able to do enough damage to Jack Della Maddalena to get him out of there, considering how dominant that fight was. Nonetheless, we continue on. We move on. We have to live on. Because this is life. And trolls are going to be trolls. All right, checking out the other streams. They look good, a little bit fuzzy, a little bit low res, but that's okay. You know, we don't have enough money to spend on a 10 terabyte Wi-Fi in this place. Yes, I am sitting in a closet right now, but not in the way that you would think. So, for now, Sylvia Hernandez. Hello. Hi to you. Appreciate you being here. Sylvia, I don't know if you're a girl, I don't know if you're a guy, it doesn't matter. You're all welcome here in my books. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. What a way to start it with one championship in their one Friday fights. Now, are they falling apart at the seams? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I need some proof, otherwise everybody says that they're going under, but they just got another round of funding. We're still putting on events. We're still selling it out. I'm a female. It is the internet, Sylvia, and Sylvia does sound like a girl's name, but you could also be, you know, I don't know, a robot, AI. I mean, you know, I'm always suspicious of everybody, so we'll wait and see, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. Welcome in. Hope you can appreciate the fights. You just missed the ladies. If you're interested in the ladies, we just missed them. Very, very pretty lady, Zoe, just fought. I will say. I don't know why she's fighting. With a face like that, I don't know. But she's badass. I'll give her that. I'll give her that. So, we just saw Ruanglek. I don't know how to pronounce it. Again, I'm just a fool. Just an idiot. One of the people. But next up, we have Sanpet and Jared Chai. Yeah, that's right. Jared Chai. But yeah, Sylvia, let me know what's going on out there. Are you excited? You're watching UFC, or you're just here for the one championship stuff? Excuse me. One championship, getting a little fuzzy themselves. But again, we've got Mr. Aaron Toe. You have a very big question. Oh boy, everybody's got a big question, don't they? Ask away, Sylvia. Hopefully it's nothing too inappropriate. Hopefully it is not too crazy. Go ahead. I'll give you permission. All right. Politics, I don't need to see it on my Twitter page. Why are you here? It's not what I want to see this morning. Stephen Asplund, I see him on the timeline. What else is going on? Chimaev attacking Alex Pereira once again. Of course. If you show respect, I show back respect. Comma! You misspelled Chama. Why is nobody watching the stream, Sylvia? I don't know. Be a friend. Tell a friend. They need to be here. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Do the whole thing. Sylvia, I will say, I don't want to be famous. I don't need to be the center of attention. That's what everybody in the chat is for. You guys talk amongst yourselves. You can talk to me. We have stuff to discuss. Why is nobody watching this? Because we don't promote this properly. I'm not some social media influencer. I don't know the ins and the outs. Of course, we are fairly unprofessional here. If you could see, I would show you that there is spit all over my computer because I'm not a well-trained, proper commentator. I just spit all over the place. It's what I do. The microphone absolutely soaked, drenched with the spit flying from my mouth because of the passion that I spew. Will like the stream. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Why are you watching this? That's my question. Why is anybody watching this? Because we're here to have fun. We're here to watch fights. And we're here to call it like we see it. No punches pulled whatsoever. Khamzat Chimaev showcasing what happened to Alex Pereira when he fought Israel Adesanya 1 out of 4 times, showing what happened to Glover Teixeira the one time he fought Yuri, one of the most badass fighters of all time. I mean, this isn't really that big of a win. One win. I got one on the mind. This isn't a big win here for Boers. 15 W's for Boers, 13 for Chama. I don't know. 3 losses? Only this is the difference between us. All right, buddy. You just found this stream interesting. I mean, if you didn't sound like a bot already, Sylvia, watch out. The boys, they're going to get a hold of you. Be careful out there. The internet is a dangerous place. But no, I appreciate you nonetheless. Seriously, I do. It's, we're just having a good time. Do you watch MMA? Do you watch UFC? What are we here for? Because if you've never seen any of that before, this is the place to be. This is how we develop you into a hardcore fan, okay? You understand what I'm saying? If you don't know, now you know. One Friday fights, 140, every Friday morning. Just in case somebody out there doesn't know, every single Friday, One Championship puts on these events. Low budget, Lumpinee Stadium, legendary, classic, historical arena, Lumpinee Stadium over in Thailand. This is where everybody comes to throw down. Everybody wants to fight here. And we've got a lot of Thai people throwing down the fisticuffs, throwing down the gauntlet, getting after it. Knockouts galore. We've got an 18-year-old fighting in just a few minutes versus a 25-year-old flyweight Muay Thai. Yeah, that's right. Jared Chai is 6 feet tall, 18 years old, 135 pounds. Very exciting. 3 3-minute rounds. This is going to get wild. I'm not so sure they have a Tapology page, but we'll go over and check out Tapology just in case they do, so you can put a little bit more of a face to the name. If not, we've got other resources as well. Tapology, I don't need my recent history. We don't want to look at my history. The search history. No, not that. We need One Friday Fights right now. We'll look it up. One Friday Fights. Nope, I need events. There we go. All right, Tapology. Jared Chai does not have a profile picture. He is, in fact, Chuck Norris. In case you didn't know, Tapology, a badass website, great site. Chuck Norris is a placeholder photo in case they do not have a photo. So for context, we'll head over to One Championship's website. Highly suggest getting over there as well if you want to keep up with all their news and goings-ons. That's the place to be. But, again, everybody out there, Bear was in here earlier. Ralfucho gave us a shout-out. The lurkers, the people who don't want to show their faces, that's all right. You don't have to. Sylvia decided to jump in the chat. A stranger, a new person, a new face. Very much welcome in here. Glad to have her, he, him, I don't know, robot, AI, whoever it is. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But even the ladies like some chaos. Even the ladies, allegedly, like some violence. So, for context, pull it down just a little bit further. These two gentlemen, Sanpet Sor Salacheep versus Jared Chai, Max Jan D. Jared Chai, 18 years young, 5'11", 6 feet tall, whichever one, close enough. He's got one fight, knockout, round number 1. All right, Sylvia, needed to do your business in the bathroom. Maybe a little too much information. I've just taken a shit right in this chair. In fact, no, I'm kidding. But one finish over a Pet Wong Hin. 2 minutes into the first round. Exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. 2 minutes into this one. 18 years old. 18. What a youngster. What a badass. What a brave young man. 5'11", super tall for the division. This is going to be good. This is intriguing. We got a tall guy in there. Got a tall one. Meanwhile, his opponent, Sanpet Sor Salacheep, 25 years old, veteran of the game, 5'8". He's got quite a few fights in here on the one championship scene, on the one Friday fights. Quite a few decisions. Decision, but he's got some knockouts as well. Knockout last time out, so he's riding a 2-fight win streak here. 1 knockout, 1 decision. Yeah, he's been around the block. Average fight time, of course, 6 minutes. Average fight time is 6 minutes. 40% finishing rate, 7 total bouts. Yeah, okay. This guy's got something to him. He's got a little something. He's a veteran. Might have too much for the 18-year-old Jared Chai. So we'll see. Fight's about to start. Red corner is walking out as we speak. Salacheep versus Jared Chai. And thank goodness once again I'm joined by the indubitable, I don't know what the word is, Sean O'Malley. Yep. Sean O'Malley. Don't know if this thing has autofocus, but Sean O'Malley. A legless, footless Sean O'Malley. Of course, we do know the fragility of this man's ankles. He's broken his foot once again. And I have breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. It has been amputated. It has been amputated. Yep, Sean O'Malley's right foot has been amputated. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. He will never return to fighting ever again, of course. He says that he will sit out until the Merab Peter Yan 3 fight is over, and unfortunately it looks like his fight with Merab or Yan may never happen again. It may never happen again. Big nuggets, says Sylvia. Well, these guys definitely have some big nuggets if they are getting into the ring, getting into the cage to fight, to throw down with another man. Pretty badass. Pretty cool. Good stuff. Alrighty. Bout is nearly underway. Need to unmute so I can hear it. Hopefully we don't get flagged for the sound, but you know what? That's alright. We can get beyond that. 74-15 is Jared Chai. At just 18 years old, this man is 74 wins, 15 losses. Absolute insanity for an 18-year-old. I haven't been in any fights outside of school, okay? Some backyard street brawls. Sylvia's got to go. Sylvia, that's okay. Drop a sub, drop a like, share it around if you want more people in here. Let them know what's going on. This is all about MMA, combat sports. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the time that you took out of your day to be here for us. Again, this is just as much your show as it is mine, so glad to have you, even for just a few minutes. That's all right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you have a good one. We'll be live for another, I don't know, hour or so. then we'll call it quits, and we'll be back live tonight for Dirty Boxing. So, Sylvia, if you got to go, maybe we'll see you tonight. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow night for the post-UFC 325 recap. If combat sports are your things, is your thing, are your things, is your thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just one thing. Maybe it's multiple. Might come back. I would appreciate it if you did, but you don't have to. Again, we're not trying to be famous. We're not trying to make money doing this thing. We're not an influencer. We're just having fun, chopping it up. All right, round one underway. 30 seconds gone by. Still feeling each other out a bit here in this one. Jared Chai and Sanpet. Salacheap getting after it. Some nice low calf kicks by Sanpet. And Jared Chai, super tall, 6 feet tall for flyweight. This is ridiculous. Look at the size difference here. He's got to stoop all the way down. Traditional Muay Thai stance, very low. Hands high for both guys. Very defensive. A little slower pace here than I would like, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't get wars every single time. We don't get wars every single time. Very tactical, very safe, very defensively smart here for the fellas. That's good. Not a bad thing. One minute, 30 seconds left to go here. Round number one. Still working. Still trying to figure out the range here. Couple of exchanges, but nothing too significant landing for either side. That's all right. So far as somebody starts to pick up the pace a little bit. If you're not getting anything going, start picking up that pace. See what he does, whether it's landing or not. Draw something out of your opponent. There is a caught kick by Jared Chai, attempted high kick does not land. Continuing on. 1 minute left. 60 seconds left to go here. Round number one. And a little bit of a stiff jab catches Jared Chai off balance. Drops him to the canvas. Not hurt. Sylvia is back, in fact. That's great to have you. But we're here. 45 seconds. 45 seconds here. Round number one. We got 2 more rounds after this one. See if he can make it to the bell. He's been dropped now. I think he's okay. I don't think he was that badly hurt. 30 seconds now. Jab down the middle from Jared Chai. Very long, very rangy. Get that jab going. Would be most efficient. But Sanpet counters over with a caught kick and a nice right hook straight to the side of the head of Jared Chai. He takes it well, but the shorter, stockier man, a little bit more powerful, or so it appears. That's right. Drops him with a jab, a little bit off balance there, and then a nice right hook to close out the round. Sanpet might have stole it here. Did a little bit more damage in my opinion. Jared Chai not looking too bad though. Very close round. Not a lot done from either side here. So we'll keep watching, see what happens. I want to send a gift so bad, but I only have 1 gem. I don't even know what a gem is or what a gift is. I wish I had something. 1 gem. I don't know what that means. We talking super chats? I mean, what? I don't know how this stuff works exactly. But Sylvia, it's okay. You don't owe me nothing. You don't owe me nothing. You don't owe me a damn thing. Are we talking literally you got diamonds and rubies at your house? I'll take one of those. Could always pawn it off for a couple more dollars. But we're cooking. We're rolling along. It's all right, Sylvia. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the fights. Over on YouTube, it's when a live stream stars. I wish I knew how that worked. Maybe that's something I'm supposed to set up. I don't know. Round 2 underway. Furious pace here through the first 20 seconds. And then starts. I don't know, Sylvia. I don't know. If you're interested in checking out the fights, though. Oh! Flying knee! Puts down Sanpet. Wow! Jared Chai, the 6-foot-tall man, puts down Sanpet. It's all over. Flying knee straight to the tip of the chin. Puts him down, puts him up, splits him wide open. It's over. Jared Chai comes back, dropped in the first, finishes Sanpet, the older man. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we want early in the morning. That's what gets the juices flowing. Woo! God damn. That's what we like to see. That's right. Wow. Shout out to Jared Chai. Good Lord, out of nowhere. Holy moly. I mean, with ease. Little scissor knee action there. Woo-wee. That's what it is all about. Beautiful knockout. Glad to see that Sanpet is okay. He's up and running around, but boy, oh boy, he did not know where that came from, and he does not know where he is going. The 18-year-old picks up a dub. Wow, wow, wow. So it's when a live stream starts and people go to gift shop and it sends a sticker in the live. I don't know how to set it up. I'd have to go to my account and set that up. Memberships? I don't know. Maybe I don't have enough followers. Is that possible? Is that possible? I don't know what even a super sticker is. Super chat, super sticker, super star. I don't know. I don't think of myself that way, but that's what a gift is. Oh, is it like money? I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know. I've watched other channels and they get super chats. It's like that's the only thing I know. I'm not a tech wizard. Sounds like, Sylvia, you are the tech wizard that we need here. Feel out the first round, and we'll get started. Woo! There we go. Little bit of excitement finally. Early in the morning. I've seen it in live streams. Me too. I don't know how to do it. I don't even know how to set it up on my end. Guess I'm losing out on some money or something. I don't know. That's all right. I don't know what's going on. It says I've got them on or something. I don't know. I don't care. It's all right. Don't have to do that. $350,000 baht. That's right, Chatri Sidyatan, the big boss. The big boss. Has gifted Jared Chai with 350,000 baht. Now, if you don't know how much 350,000 baht is, I do believe it's roughly 10,000. If anybody out there that's lurking, any of the Thais that are lurking in the chat right now, let me know. Let me know what's going on out there. How much is 350,000 baht? I do believe I looked it up maybe once or twice. 12,000? It's either 10, 12, or 15,000 American dollars. If you're from the United States, it's quite a bit of money. Quite a bit of money. Now, for a fighter, people would argue not very much, but listen. These guys are getting an opportunity to fight. All right. Let's see what's going on out there in the world. Sylvia's trying to send me money. I don't want it. I don't need it. Please. Spend it on something good. Buy a gift for your mom. If you're considering a super chat, don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, a little extra cash here and there. I ain't going to stop you, but I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't deserve it. Don't need it. We're just here having fun. Again, this is as much your show as it is mine. We're all here talking, chopping it up, having fun. Got some fights on, talking about some news, some current events. But Jared Chai gets it done. Big win. Flying. Scissor knee. Great stuff. Great stuff. Alrighty, what's next? Shall we venture into the news cycle and see what's going on out there? Oh boy. Now if this isn't one of the most truest, most terrifying statements I've seen in a long while. Oh boy, Justin Gaethje, I mean, he could have been the greatest fighter of all time, and yet, facing down these foes, he had no chance. Absolutely no chance. You do not take the belt away from Charles Oliveira. You do not take away the father of Habib Abdulmanap himself. You do not take this man away from this earth without facing consequences, and you do not take away Ilia Toporia's wife and children. You do not lose that without consequence. Justin Gaethje will face the full wrath of Ilia Topuria very soon. I feel like it's lining up for that White House card. Is the White House card even going to happen? That would be my question. I have my doubts. I have my hesitations. As awesome as it would be, as awesome as it sounds like it could be, I have my suspicions. I do. I really do. But poor old Justin Gaethje, he just can't catch a break, can he? Every time he reaches the pinnacle, reaches the peak of the sport, it just ain't his time. It just may never be his time. I don't think so. I do not think so. Now, unless he's fighting this guy, this version of Tapturo, Ilia Apturo, you know, give him a little slap around the face, you know, maybe Gaethje's got a chance against this version of Ilia Topuria. Other than that, I don't think so. Not much of a chance. It's going to get absolutely raked over the coals. There's some nicer words that I could use, but we all know they're not true. He's going to get absolutely destroyed and dominated by Ilia Topuria, no matter whether he's got hair or not. The stress levels for Ilia Topuria going through this divorce. Poor Justin Gaethje. Poor Justin Gaethje. But he'll survive. He will continue to fight. Justin Gaethje, one of the best action fighters of all time. Do I think he's top 5? I don't know about that. I'd put Dustin Poirier above him as well. But yeah. Justin Gaethje, unfortunately, having to face down the giants. Maybe the most terrifying fighters, mythical fighters, to ever walk the face of the earth. Still watching. Sylvia, still lurking out there. Whether you think you are or not, I appreciate it. I really do. Keeps the numbers up. The watch hours are pumping on YouTube. It's what we need. Remember, everybody out there, like, share, comment, subscribe. You know, the old saying, everybody wants you to do it, but nobody ever does. Nobody ever does. But Sylvia's still hanging with us. Meanwhile, Mauricio Rufy, he's got a little fro going on, but some people are poking holes in it. Looks like it's a little thin. A little bit of that male pattern baldness you start to reach into your 30s. The Norwood scale, the 7 stages of hair loss. Oh boy. This is not looking good for Rufy. He's got a big old hole in the middle of his head. Big old hole in the middle of his head. I mean, look at that hairline there. Norwood 3A. Yeah, I think he's doing okay. I mean, it's starting to creep up in there a little bit. Starting to creep up there a little bit. But this, woo, big old spot of thinning hair. Big old spot. Norwood's got a little pin drop there. Old Norwood 5, though. I mean, my goodness. I would not want to be Norwood 3A. You can see the hair poking through the hat on mine. Luckily, we have not reached that stage yet. But until then, we will enjoy our hair as we have it. Gervonta Davis has been released after his arrest in Miami last night. His bond is set at $16,000. Holy cow. Back on one championship side of things. Next fight. 3 more fights left to go. We've got Sanit Aikmunong versus Isaac Nua. Isanua. I don't know how to say it. That's okay. Doesn't matter. Don't have to know how to say their names to enjoy them. Next fight up. Walkouts. Blue corner right now. Isanua. However you say it. Yeah. Gervonta Davis. Mugshot. Oh, no. Mugshot has been released. I was going to say. He's been released. No. His mugshot has been released. Thank goodness. Wouldn't want to be running around the streets of Miami without this man to protect me. Legless, footless Sean O'Malley, of course, recently amputated. At least he can't get injured anymore. That's right. That is correct. But continuing to look out across the news. Apparently, apparently, Vinicius Oliveira, Lockdog, is a trap singer, trap star. I would not have believed this. There's a little hint of that for you if you could hear it. If not, it's all right. Keep it moving along. What else we got? Volkanovski wearing the apron, showing up, cooking with bull.
Mate, the supporting.
Absolute insanity at the press conference. It was pretty fun. It was a fun one. Usually the press conference is not very interesting, but you know, the apron, the singing, everybody in the crowd doing some very suspicious hand movements, gestures. Oh boy, oh boy. Those Aussies do get crazy. They do get pretty crazy. Volkanovski. Is he going to put on a show this weekend? Who's picking Oliveira? I mean, not Oliveira. Whoa. Feeling tired, Sylvia. That's all right. Enjoy your rest. Don't have to stick around here too much longer. Don't have to. Get some rest. Rest up. We got fights tonight in the evening. I had to sneeze a bit there. Pardon me. Didn't want to sneeze directly into the microphone. Not my kind of thing. But you know what is my kind of thing? I'll just leave this here for you. This is my kind of thing. This is all action. This has violence written all over it. Southern California, country boy. I mean, UFC 327 Miami this April. Oh boy. Nate the Train, baby. Nate the Train is back against Cub Swanson, WEC legend Cub Swanson still around, still alive, still here, and still ready to throw down in Miami. Nate the Train, he's going to be there too. They're going to meet in the middle, and they're going to have a good old-fashioned, old-school war. All right? We know this. You know this. Right now, maybe my second most anticipated fight of the year that's been made right now. Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira, big-time matchup. But this, Cub Swanson, the legend, I know he's getting older. Nate Landwehr, no spring chicken either. Two old guys just going to scrap it out. Two old guys just going to go to war. Two old guys going to scramble around, get messy, get dangerous, and get after it. That's what I like to see. This is what we like to see. If you know, you know. If you don't, well, you'll be a fan before too long. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. Big time stuff. Big, exciting stuff in the world of the UFC. In the world of MMA. Muay Thai this morning. Dirty boxing tonight. UFC tomorrow. Some local, regional shows. Eternal MMA down in Australia. Early morning, early in the AM. Yeah. We are about to have ourselves a loaded weekend of combat sports. Of course, there's also some WWE out there, if that's your thing. Not really mine, but I did see an ad for it, in case you're curious. But yeah, right now, Sanit versus Isanua. About to go down. They're in the ring, getting ready. Ring announcer doing their thing. About to meet in the middle. Referee, Mr. Sewell. Two Aussies and a Brit as the judges. Three 3-minute rounds of Muay Thai action here about to be underway. Bell rings. Here we go. 3 minutes to get something going. 3 minutes in round number one. 251, 250. Of course, streaming on YouTube. If you want to jump off here and check it out, please do. I would not be upset one way or the other. Nice little combination there by Isanua. Nothing landed. Sanit looking sharp. Looking methodical, looking poised. A little bit more patient here. That may pay dividends for him. Isanua coming out here, throwing kicks, getting a little wild. Can he get a finish? Ooh! Caught kick by Sanit. Isanua throws a high kick. Both feet up in the air. Goes horizontal. Nothing significant landed there. Nearly a minute down here. Round number one. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left to go. 6, 5, 4. 2 minutes. Nice jab there by Isanua. A little bit longer, a little bit taller. Two young guys. There's a double right hand there by Isanua. Up against the ropes was Sanit. Can he get things going here? A little bit slow going. That patience. Can't be too patient against these guys. They're all dangerous. We know this. They've all been experienced fighters. They've all had a lot of matchups there in Thailand. These kids, they fight young. They fight young for a long time. Week after week, month after month. Getting in the ring, getting in the cage, wherever. However, they do it. It's part of the culture. Badass is what I call it. There's Sanit opening up with a flying something or other. Did not land, but at least he's opening up. Nice combination. Body head. Isanua opening up. There's a head kick attempt by Sanit. Not sure if it landed. Looked a little bit dark there in the picture. Hard to see. They're scrapping. They're getting after it. They're starting to throw now. feeling out process is over and done with. It's time to go. 35 seconds left to go, round number 1. Spinning back fist attempted there by Sanit again. Lots of big sweeping motions from him. Nice body kick. A little nice. I like Isanua. He's got some nice combinations to the body. Hooking, throwing out wide to the body. Sanit does not quite see it coming, or at least is not expecting it to go down to the body. Big looping shots to the body. Not a bad thing if you can get them off. Alrighty. Round number 1 in the books. Round number 1 is in the books. Rounds 2 and 3 coming up. 6 minutes left to go. 3 rounds down now. We'll see what they can do. Caught the kick. Flips him up in the air. We see it on replay. Very nicely done. All right. Round number 2. We'll see what we can get going here. Woo! Nice knee to the body there by Sanit. This is a fight now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, very nice left hook straight to the dome there by Sanit. Another high kick followed up. Nice. Oh, beautiful combination. Body, head. 2 follow-up left-handed shots from Isanua, and the referee waves it off. It's done. It's over. He just cleaned his clock. It's done. Isanua. Wow. I mean, it was textbook body, head. Doubled up on the left hook straight to the liver. And just spun his head around with a right hook. Textbook, perfect technique. You cannot get any better than that. Was it an elbow? It was an elbow. Oh, even better. Body shots at the elbow to the head, straight to the temple, puts him down, puts him out. Cold on the canvas. He don't know where he's at. He don't know where he's going. Woo! Sanit goes down for the count. Isanua is your victor, and I suspect this man will be getting a massive, massive bonus. Wow. Your winner via beautiful chopping elbow straight across the face. 22 years old. Isanua. Trading wins and losses, but he comes out the victor. We should have known. We should have known this man coming off a loss would, in fact, be the victor tonight. Back and forth on the record here in one championship. 22 years old. Good grief. Just body, ripping. Beautiful shots to the body. Getting the guard to come down. Sanit tries to throw back. Elbow straight across the temple. Easy does it. Quick and easy. 2 first round finishes back to back. Wow. Wow. Moving along. Good Lord. We got some fights this morning. Sonrok versus Buakao. Up next. Got some good stuff. 2 more fights left. this afternoon, this morning, whatever time it may be for you. We missed a lot of the early action, but we're here now. And we're ready to go. All righty. See what's next. See what's going on out there. One Friday fights. See if we've got any highlights out there to scrub through, to find, to follow. Nico Carrillo. 3 weeks out. I will be champion. Looking absolutely shredded. Up a weight class, of course. Been doing some good work up a weight class. Not cutting as much weight, not killing himself so much. Looking pretty good as of late. We'll see if he can continue the run. See if he can keep it going. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on out there. Still playing ads, still running ads over here. One Friday fights. Here's a look back earlier. Shout out Nick Atkin, reporter, doing some good work over there in Thailand. Not verified. Oh, just you wait. Anyway, scrubbing through the highlights here. Of course, he's in the crowd covering the event. Got some footage for us. But let's see which fight this was. We did miss it. That was the one before we hopped on. Antar Kasim versus Hamza Rashid, maybe? Rachid? I don't know. Take a look for yourselves. Here it is. Puts him down with a combination. Kick not even needed. Is that all she wrote? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Check this out. All right, he's been knocked down once already. Slowly. Kick? What part of that landed? Did his knee land? I can't quite tell. The referee is in the way just a bit. But the kick, the knee, I think it was the tip of the foot, spun the head around. Look at him. Oh, my word. Puts him down for the count. Wow. Pops him badly earlier today. Nice kick. Wobbles him again. We'll run that back just a smidge. That will do it. Rocks him badly on the feet. The referee calls it quits. He's seen enough. Vladimir Britez versus Kazat Almiabek. Pull this one up full screen so you can see it from the crowd's angle. What happened? What happened? Oh my word, look at this. You got to really be watching closely. Slow motion, let's run it back. All right, in the clinch, I suspect he was likely rocked or hurt, hit badly in some way, shape, or fashion before this, but they're in the clinch here. And watch Britez's left hand. Watch his left hand. It's wrapped around the body right now, right in front. just kind of reaches up and pops him right in the face. And that's all she wrote. Drops him. He's hurt something. His nose is broken. I don't know. The referee waves it off. It's over. Mr. Brites. Huge victory earlier this morning. Excuse me. Another one. Leg is torn up. Japanese fighter looks like he's running away with it. Leg torn up. Tearing up those legs, chopping the trees. Looks like a kickboxing finish via leg kicks. Damage to the legs. Not all too common, but a dangerous tool. Those calf kicks are quite dangerous, quite impactful, quite damaging. Whew. I've only had to take one in my life to know I don't want to do it again. Stunning, stunning pain. Stunning. Stop you in your tracks. Like, what just happened? I've never felt that in my entire life. That's the kind of pain. It's like, at least when I was hit, the one time now, this wasn't some professional fighter doing a perfect calf kick on me, but it's like when you hit your funny bone with a little bit more of a buzzing pain, more of a thudding, like, okay, that was something. Stop you in your tracks, kind of, ooh, that kind of thing. That's what was going on. Anyway, you guys let me know what's going on out there. We got 2 more matchups, walkouts here. Sonrok Fairtex is walking out as we speak, getting the Vaseline applied to the face. Excited for this one. We've got another Burmese fighter showing up, showing out. I predict that is why we apparently have 65 viewers in the chat. You guys let me know what's going on. Give me a little chat. Drop something in here. Let me know what's going on. Who are we rooting for? Are the Burmese fans showing up? Is that why we're here? Or are we here for Buakao, poor Powin? I don't know how you say it. Just a little bit of a dumb American, but the Burmese fighter, Sonrok, he's here. He's here to stay. He's ready to get going. 5'6", 28 years old. Coming off of a win, a loss, trading wins and losses back and forth. Lots of decisions on the record, but quite a few wins as well. Started off with 3 losses, then he went on a bit of a streak for wins there, and then he's traded back and forth over his last 4. We'll see. Can Sonrok, the Burmese fighter, continue his winning ways? I don't know. Buakao, 5'9", 24 years old, a younger man. Traded wins and a loss in his last 2. Mahmut, Solachip, Sor Salachip. We did see the 19-year-old Mahmut. We saw him fight last week. Pretty good fighter. Nobody that you can defeat easily. So we shall see. Sonrok versus Buakao. And it's underway. Getting after it early. Low kicks working already. $20 seconds down here. 2 minutes 30 left to go. Round number 1. Stretching it out. Been here for a little bit now. Here we go. Here's the boys throwing back and forth here. Throwing all out now. No, not really. I'm just kidding. Still kind of feeling each other out. Still a little bit slow going. Ooh, watch out there. The Burmese fighter Sonrok nearly avoiding damage there. He's been popped. A right hand straight down the fight by Buakao, and another wobbles Sonrok. He's feeling it, and they clinch up immediately. Sonrok could be facing a little bit of danger here, ladies and gentlemen. Buakao doing a good job. Ooh! Big exchange, right hook, followed by a left from Sonrok. He's not going down without a fight. Not going down without a fight. No, sir. Buakao, very long, rangy fighter as well. Pretty tall. Sonrok, the Burmese fighter, having a little bit of trouble getting on the inside. There we go. They clinch back up again. Co-win. Thank you for being here. I don't know what you're saying, but thank you. Thank you for being here. Hope you are well. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're enjoying the fights, more importantly. 10 seconds left here now, round number 1. Woo! Nearly got off a little combination there, did the boys. Round number 1 in the books. 6 more minutes, 2 more rounds. Co-win is here. He's having a good morning. I don't know what he's saying, but I hope he's well. Hope he's well. Oh, stiff right hand. Straight down the middle there by Buakao. Sonrok with a nice little right, left. Doubled up on the hooks, back and forth. Gets the head snapping one way, then the other. Second round. Will we see a knockout in this round? Commentary team is predicting so. I don't know. Oh! Buakao's in trouble now. He fires back. Both guys wobbled a bit. They're both stunned. Sonrok just nearly clipping the chin of Buakao. Swinging those wild hooks. Buakao throwing back. They're trading hooks in the pocket. Back and forth, and they clinch up. Into the ropes. Sonrok with a little bit of a dominant position here. Referee breaks him up. They're back to it. Big looping hooks. Drops Buakao. He's wobbled. Sonrok coming forward. He clinches again. Knees inside. 2 minutes, 15 seconds here. Round number 2. Somebody might be going down in this round. I don't know if this is going the distance. These guys are getting wild. All right, clinching up. Both guys definitely feeling it here. They know what they need to do. They know they need to get to the clinch, get to the safe space. Oh, big left hand. Puts down Buakao. He's dropped him. He's wobbled. Referee checks him out. They're back at it. Sonrok back at it again with another left hand, and he puts him down, puts him away. That's it. Sonrok. Woo! The stadium's going wild right now. That was a heater. 60 seconds of chaos. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's it right there. Round 2 finish for the Burmese fighter. The left hand, the piston, puts him down. They let him up, and another left hand straight down the middle, followed up with an elbow. It was all she wrote. It's over. Sonrok, bloody but not beaten. Bloody but not beaten. Left hand of fury. Throwing it with all a nasty intention. He knew what he had to do, and he went in there and did it. Round number 2. A little bit slow in the first round, but round number 2, these guys came shot out of a cannon, barreling straight towards each other. And your victor, Sonrok, the Burmese monster. Woo! Wow. Holy cow. Back-to-back knockouts here. We all know what's going to happen. This guy's getting a bonus. We don't even need to hear it. We know. Let's just drop the bag of money right in front of him. Just drop the bag right in front of this guy. We know. Let's get that money going in the chat. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. Wild. Great stuff. Great stuff. Woo! Ugh. I don't know how I'm yawning. This will wake you up in a heartbeat. Boy, oh boy. That's what we're talking about. That's what we need. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. One final fight. Coming at you soon. I mean, what a card this has been. I mean, we've had a finish in every single fight that we tuned in for. If you've been here from the beginning, every single fight has been a finish. Excuse me. We tuned in. Rung Lek. Big knockout. Round number 1. Jared Chai followed up with a second round knockout. Isanua, another knockout. And then Sonrok with another round 2 knockout. Back to back to back. Yeah, we don't need the bots from Kickstream. Sylvia's back. Sylvia, you missed some action. Had some fantastic knockouts. Hope you're still doing well out there. Sylvia's been here for quite a while. We had Co-Win in here. And we've got some bots rolling in from Kick. I mean, if you couldn't love them enough. They're still here. They're still kicking around. But we've got one more matchup this morning. One more. If you're not watching, I don't know what you're doing. Alrighty. Next up on the docket, Kongchai versus The Way. Lin Hitet, another Burmese fighter. We got the Burmese fighters showing out in droves. Back to back Myanmar killers. That's right. Kongchai versus The Way, Lin Hitet. Kongchai, sorry. 23 years old, 5'6", doesn't even have a proper image here. He's been back and forth. He's been in quite a few of these fights. Ooh. Maybe not the best record, but he's been around the block. Got a win over Walter Goncalves last time out. Sanpet lost there. Previously, there he is. Kongchai, 23 years old, 5'6". This guy's been doing his thing for quite a while. I mean, he's been staying super active. Sylvia still hanging out with us. Appreciate that very much. 2 wins. Back in 2024. Couple of losses. Got more fights, even more. This guy's been in here. He's been doing it for a while. Since the early One Friday Fight days. Early on, this guy. I mean, he just stays active, doesn't he? He just gets back in there whenever he can. April, June, September, November, January, February, May. I mean, whew. This guy stays active. Average bout duration, 7 minutes, 37 seconds. Total time in there, just under 2 hours. He could eclipse that this time. 2 finishes, 9 wins total, 22% finish rate. He had 1 knockout early on. And then a knockout just under a year ago, back in May of 2025. Not too shabby. Meanwhile, his opponent, Thwei Lin Hitet, 22 years old, 5'6", similar height, but a little bit younger, just a little bit younger. Last time out, back in September, a decision loss to Sam A. Sam A, the legend. The old man, still doing it, still winning. Yeah, took out a 21-year-old, 22-year-old youngster, but he had racked up a couple of wins back to back to back to back. He's been around here since One Friday Fights 76, since 2024, 3 finishes, 5 wins. He likes to get in there. He likes to get the finishes. Oh, yes, he does. Oh, yes, he does. It's going to be a good one. Let's see. Jumping over to Tapology. Nothing too revealing over here. Nothing really new over here. Different look at Kongchai. But we'll keep it here. We'll keep it right here. Main event coming up in just a few minutes. Blue corner walkout. Thwei Lin Hitet is about to walk out. We're about to see him. Here he comes. Flashing lights. Get a little bit of a swig of water before we progress through this one, before we continue on. Maybe, just maybe, we'll have another war on our hands, or maybe What's up, Sylvia? I mean, what are you doing here, Sylvia? We keep wondering, like, why is nobody chatting? Why is nobody here? Again, it doesn't really matter. I can yap into the oblivion, but Sylvia's here. Maybe we ask Sylvia a couple questions. What are you even doing here, Sylvia? Why is Sylvia here? What's the interest? What's the intrigue? Are you an MMA fan or a UFC fan? One championship? Are you from Thailand? Is that what it is? Hernandez doesn't quite sound like a Thai name, but who knows? Who knows? But we're glad to have Sylvia here. Somebody dropping some chats in here. Somebody giving me a little back and forth. Something to talk about. Who else was in here? Cohen was in here. Yeah. Bear was in here earlier. I do remember Bear. He was a very angry Habib Nurmagomedov fan. He was. Rafucho popped in here. Capitan Rafucho, check him out. Good stuff over there on his channel. But main event coming up next. Main event up next. Very excited. Blue corner jumping in here. Looking pretty emotional, actually. Pretty emotional. Not sobbing, not crying. Feeling the moment. Enjoying the moment, as he should. It's not a bad thing. And the red corner. Walking out now. Atomic is back and better than ever. I noticed that you only stream on Fridays for the most part, Atomic. Now, I try to fit them in when I can, but, you know, real life gets in the way. Things that we got to do in real life get in the way. You know, you're not able to do it. But when there's Friday morning fights, how could I not miss them? How could I not watch? So, you know, why not just jump on here and watch with you guys? So, yeah, Atomic. One Friday morning fights, brother. One Friday morning fights. That's when we'll be here. And maybe we'll go live again tonight for Dirty Boxing. If you're a Dirty Boxing fan here in the United States, Mike Perry, John Jones, their little promotion. Yep, that's been pretty fun to watch. I think their 4th or 5th show going down tonight. Maybe we'll go live for that. Maybe we'll be live for that. But Friday is basically the weekend. Like I said, get some real life stuff out of the way. Get some work out of the way. Get some personal stuff out of the way. Yeah. What else we got? A little bit of news before this one drops down here. Bryan Battle still at Dirty Boxing. I don't know if he's still under contract considering this, Atomic. He's fighting in the PFL. That's right. Taking on Johnny Eblen in Pittsburgh, I believe in April. So April, Pittsburgh, Bryan Battle versus Johnny Eblen, former Bellator world champion. Johnny Eblen facing off against Bryan Battle. Pooh Bear himself. Moving on from Dirty Boxing, he'll be going in there against Johnny Eblen. Yep, I just forgot. Almost slipped my mind. But yeah, Dirty Boxing. Yep, should be very interesting. I'm excited for it. I think Bryan Battle's very good if he makes the right choices. Unfortunately, he seems to be making some, I don't know, maybe not so smart decisions when it comes to, I don't know. Bear's still here. Yes! Bear is still here, I thought. I thought you might be lurking out there, Bear. Thank you for being here, Bear. I do appreciate it. I know we've been going back and forth, but I know. Bear's just a troll. He's here. Luke should retire, unfortunately. Against Kyle Dawkins. Yikes, this one's going to be rough. You're welcome. Bear's still here. Bear, I do appreciate you. I know we were just having some fun. Atomic, I know maybe you're just hopping in here. You missed Bear's epic rant. This guy is the biggest Khabib Nurmagomedov hater in the entire world. Absolutely hates his guts. He thinks he thinks that Islam Makhachev is the worst fighter in the UFC. I mean, would you believe that? Crazy. Yeah. I want to dono, but I can't dono, bro. You talking about donations or what do you mean? Dono. Donate to what? Dirty boxing or one championship? Because my mom doesn't let me. Yeah. My man Bear. I agree. Yeah. No, actually, Atomic Bear, this is the bear, that the cub. This is the cub who grew into a bear that wrestled Khabib and Islam when they were all children. This is him, grown in the flesh. Bear is here. He has experience actually wrestling with Khabib and Islam Makhachev. Yep. This is 100% factual. The truth? Yeah. Yep. That's right. This is the bear. This is the bear that has wrestled Khabib Nurmagomedov. If you would believe it. He has learned to speak. He has learned to type. He has learned English. It's insane. I cannot believe it. I just wonder, though, can the bear defeat an amputated Sean O'Malley? I don't know. I have my suspicions. He might be able to keep up with Khabib and Islam, but not an amputee Sean O'Malley. All right, we got another Burmese fighter. We got all the chats and the bots jumping in here. They're ready to watch. Ilya still sleeps Islam easy at lightweight. Atomic and Bear are about to have a massive argument. If you're not watching the fights, you need to be watching the chat right now. This is about to go down. The Burmese fighter, Thwei Hitet, Lin Hitet versus Kongchai. They're getting after it. Ooh, nasty inside low kick from Kongchai. Thwei Lin Hitet may not have the patience or the poise to overcome here. We're just going to have to wait and see. Woo-wee. In the clinch here, referee comes in. Sewell breaks him up. 2 minutes, 15 seconds here left to go round number one. We have had a lot of finishes as of late. Will there be another one? These guys are getting right after it. Of course, the Burmese fighters are absolute warriors. These guys do not back down. They do not give up. They only go out on their shield. And I will say, Bear, can I talk about good fighters? If you want to watch all action, if you want to watch a good fight, they're on right now. It's on YouTube. I will even allow you to leave our chat here and go watch One Friday Fights 140. Main event right now. Main event right now. Round number one. 90 seconds in the book. A chopping low kick by Kongchai puts down Thwei Lin Hitet again. Oh, he's just breaking down. Chopping down the tree. The lumberjack Kongchai working those legs. Thwei Lin Hitet not going away too easy. Lots of high kicks coming the way of Kongchai. Cannot be too careful. Elbows exchanged in the clinch there. Beautiful work by both guys. Those inside leg kicks are working like magic for Kongchai. Swinging like crazy, though, back his way is Thwei Lin Hitet. These guys are really swinging for the fences here. Kongchai pressuring Thwei back up against the ropes. Thwei comes back out swinging. Nice inside low kick from him. Thwei in the yellow, Kongchai in the red. Could I go watch the fight? I don't care. You do whatever you want. You don't have to be here. I do appreciate it. I do enjoy you being here, chopping it up with us, talking about Khabib and Islam, propping up your boys. I mean, a Russian did lose earlier on this card this morning, so I guess the cope begins. But Bear, Wish you well. Hope you come back. Hope you come back. Maybe we'll break it all down afterwards. Wouldn't want to be you? Me? Well, you're here watching me. Who's the braver man? I don't know. I mean, I would say the guy's getting in the ring right now, but whew. Ortega out. Tom Nolan stepping in to fight Moicano. Is that the news? I saw that was the news. Sounds like Tom Nolan did say that is not. Where's the live video? It's on YouTube. One Championships YouTube. Again, if you got to leave here, I do love you being here, but if you got to leave, I guess you can leave. I'm going to come back. Kahiri. I guess you can leave. I guess it's okay. Atomic. I say you don't have to. I'm not in charge. I'm not in control. I cannot remote operate your cell phone. I cannot do that, unfortunately. I cannot. Just kidding. Whoa. We don't take jokes lightly here. We're a serious channel. Sean O'Malley, amputated Sean O'Malley, is a sponsor of this channel. This is the most serious thing in the entire internet. This is the most professional stream that you will come across. Bear hopefully comes back. Listen, I'm just leading these people towards combat sports. I'm not going to be famous anytime soon. What do I care? No. I'm kidding. Please come hang out. It's fun. Drop some chats in here. We're having a ball. Atomic, Bear, Kasiri, whoever that was. I mean, in and out. I mean, they just needed information. I'm just the middleman, apparently. I'm missing the entire fight because we're talking. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here. 30 seconds gone by, round number 2. These guys are throwing bombs. In the clinch here, knees back and forth. Knees back and forth, nasty stuff from both guys. I mean, maybe you got a computer, maybe you got a cell phone, maybe you got your iPad, I don't know. Maya says hi. Hello to you. Good morning. Maybe it's nighttime for you. Hope you're enjoying the fights. If not, hope you can enjoy the Comedy Central skits that we have going on here. We got a bear in here. We quite literally a live animal in the chat. We have an atomic bomb. I mean, we've got everything you could ask for. Everything you could ask for. So, Maya, thank you for being here. Thwei Lin Hitet, are you a Burmese fighter fan or are you a Thailand kind of guy? I don't know. Maya, Mayo, I don't know how you say it. Man, woman, child, whoever you are, hope you're enjoying the fights. Hope you can enjoy the conversation we're having here. Very serious conversation. Only the utmost serious of conversations. Only the most professional fight stream you'll ever come across. 1 minute left to go here, round number 2. Action and pace slowing a little bit. Both guys wearing it. Both guys getting a little tired. Spinning back fist. Exchanged. Not landed, though, of course. No, they couldn't land even if they wanted to. Both exchange right hands. Clinching back up. I mean, he's hugging him for dear life. Kongchai feeling it now. The warrior, Thwei Lin Hitet, needs to get something going. Kongchai catches the kick, pushes him backwards, drops him on his butt. Doesn't really count. Patty needs to fight Hooker next. No way he beats anybody inside the top 5. I do think Patty Hooker, whether Dan wins or loses, I think Patty is the matchup for him next. It all makes sense. The back and forth, they're chomping at the bit to fight each other. Bear is back. Had to go wrestle Umar Nurmagomedov real quick, but he's back. Back and better than ever. Backstreet's back. All right, as they say. But yeah, Patty needs to fight Dan Hooker next. I think it's the matchup. It's the only fight that we know of that needs to be made. The only fight that should be made. They're fighting 1 week apart from each other. There's only 1 week, so they're on the same schedule. Get him back in there. Send him 2-3 years, Dagestan, and forget. I say that's what they need to do with Patty, don't they, Bear? Patty needs to wrestle a couple of bears. Bear's going to show him what's what. Round number 3. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, Atomic. No, I'm kidding. Torres Finney, Jacob Malkoun, 2 of the most exciting all-action fighters in the history of the UFC. My God, these guys at middleweight, this is going to be the greatest fight. You cannot miss it. Main event of the prelims, and we're talking featured prelim here for a reason. These guys are going to throw down. These guys are going to scrap. This is going to be the greatest fight you'll ever see. Cannot miss it. Not for 1 second. Oh. We know you won't, Bear. We know you like wrestling. Torres Finney. This guy's dangerous, man. Not even to mention Jacob Malkoun. So dangerous. He's knocked a man out with his hips. He hit a man with his hips. He had a man run into his hips and knock him out. That's how dangerous this guy is. He don't even need his hands or his feet to kill another man. You understand what I'm saying? That is Jacob Malkoun. This guy trains with Robert Whittaker. He's one of the best of all time. Robert Whittaker has been in the shadow of Jacob Malkoun his entire career. Malkoun is the guy that created Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker wouldn't exist without Jacob Malkoun. Watch Khabib do fights against Conor. That was a good fight. UFC, 229? Was it 229? October 2018? 2018? Has it been that long? Good grief. Good grief. 1 minute left here, boys. Spinning back fist attempted by Thuy Linh Hitet. They're going to war here. We're missing the whole damn thing because I'm talking about the greatest fight to ever grace October 6th. I thought it was the end of October. Maybe it was October 6th. These guys are tired. They are beat down. They are worn down. 45 seconds left. Can somebody get a finish? Can somebody pull out a win here? Don't know for sure. I'm not so sure the exact date, but I believe it was October 2018. Khabib and Conor, UFC 229. Oh no, not around a fortnight. How could you? How could you? Watching Fortnite instead of fights. How embarrassing. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? 10 seconds left here. Big high kicks by Kongchai. Spinning back elbow attempted by Thuy Linh Hitet. Straight left hand down the pipe by Kongchai. That'll do it. Ooh. Atomic says that he actually wanted to see Rufi versus Bahamondes. I think that could have made more sense. I think it probably made more sense. Just considering Rufi, he jumps into the rankings, gets absolutely slimed out by Benoit Saint-Denis, and then, Bahamondes not ranked either. So Rufi versus Bahamondes, it makes sense. Did Bahamondes lose his last fight as well? I do believe so. So it would have made sense to get one guy back in the win column, right outside the rankings or right at the top 15. I don't know. It made more sense. I think it was the more reasonable fight. Now he's jumping in there against a Muay Thai tactician. I mean, just a master of Muay Thai in Rafael Fiziev. I mean, it's going to be an epic fight, epic stand-up fight. Going to be great, going to be awesome. But, yeah. You should start playing games. You would get more views. I mean, maybe so. I mean, all the Burmese bots that come in here, they fill the chat up, Bear. So maybe you get the Dagestanis and the Russian bots to jump in here. And money. Listen, Bear, in case you were wondering, my friend, I'm not doing this to make money. I'm not doing this to be famous. I'm just doing it for fun. You're here. You're watching, right? That's all that matters to me, man. We got a live animal, a live bear in the chat, man. Why? Because it's fucking fun. And it's funny. And I enjoy it. And I have time to spare. So why not? I have no real hobbies. All I do is watch fights. So why not? Why not? Oh, bet. Exactly. 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 All right. One championship in the books. Oh, dang. That's sad. What? That I have no hobbies? Or that I have no friends? I'm perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. No, but on a serious note, just wasting time to watch fights? It's not a waste of time to watch fights. I mean, people sit down and watch the NFL. People watch down and sit in there and watch college football all day long. What's a couple of hours on a Friday morning or a Saturday afternoon in the grand scheme of things? Just shut your fucking mouth. Good grief. Oh, my. All right. So, again, a little bit of news here. Luque, Kyle Dawkins, good matchup. Luque moving up to middleweight. I mean, this guy used to be fighting at what? Didn't he used to fight at lightweight, or am I incorrect? Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Ah, boy. Tom Nolan allegedly fighting Moicano. I do not think this is true, though. This does not appear to be factual. It looks like Ortega is out of his fight against Renato Moicano. Yep, here it is. Fight update. Brian Ortega is out of his fight against Renato Moicano. What does Islam fight? I don't know who Islam fights, but maybe he fights White House. I don't know. They're saying no Russians are allowed, but I doubt it, seeing as Putin is likely going to be there if it even happens. Just when I think the March pay-per-view couldn't get any worse, it did. Should add Manel Cap versus Joshua Van as the main event. And a BMF belt should never headline a pay-per-view. Atomic. I like where your head is at. But Charles Oliveira, Max Holloway, two massive superstars. I get it. It's not the worst thing. It's not the worst BMF belt to main event. All right. Masvidal, Colby Covington. Yikes. I mean, this one cannot not deliver, right? Like, it cannot not be a bad fight. Now, I got to be honest with you, though. Brian Ortega falling out of this fight, I literally could not care. Literally could not give a shit. I knew this was going to happen. If you know Brian Ortega, you know that he's not going to show up. When is Khabib going to fight? I mean, I guess he'll be fighting next time the Dagestanis come to America, because they love to get in scraps in the crowd, don't they? They love to, not follow the laws and just attack random people. Now, Dylan Dennis is an absolute idiot, but they did also hurt some other people in the crowd. What I can tell you, though, is, buddy, I don't think that's how it works. BMF is basically for fighters who was never good enough to win the actual belt. I mean, I guess. It's like a secondary belt. So now we've got a BMF belt, interim lightweight belt, and the regular undisputed title. Crazy. Max with the exception. It's for badass guys, right? It's for the baddest motherfuckers. I mean, this is what it is. The guys that throw down, the all-action fighters. That's who it's for. I get it. But you could also just call it a BMF fight without actually having a belt involved. Anyway, I'm not upset with it because it's two superstar fighters. It just is what it is. It's whatever. It's also not, at least here in the United States, you don't have to pay $90 fucking for a pay-per-view. Whoa, come down. You calling them bad people? They're saving their lives. Connor hit their bus and more. It wasn't the fucking Dagestani bus. It was the UFC bus. Conor threw that dolly at the window of the bus. Glass got in the eyes of Rose Namajunas and Michael Chiesa, who have nothing to do with Dagestan. These are American fighters. Conor did not go in there to attack the Dagestanis. He went in there to attack Khabib, and other people paid the price. Also, do you not remember that these guys ganged up on Artem Lobov? Conor McGregor then used that as an excuse to go attack them. So stop acting like Khabib and his boys are just the most righteous, perfect people of all time. They are absolutely not. They are absolutely not. Do I think that Dylan Dennis deserved to be attacked on multiple fronts? Yes, I do. But why don't you take that shit to the back alley? You don't do that in front of people where other people in the crowd, innocent bystanders, are going to get hurt. Don't tell me to shut the fuck up. I guess you're just a retard, Bear. Yeah. Khabib zesty as hell. I do like Khabib. I do like Islam. Most of the guys, they're pretty good. I like Chonko. He's funny. Chonko. John Pork, of course, hilarious. Umar, I think he's a good fighter. Has he been boring now that he's stepped into the top 5? Yeah, I mean, kind of. But Usman Nurmagomedov, I do appreciate some Usman Nurmagomedov over in the PFL. Don't be calling me a dumbass, Bear, all right? Come on, back off. Back off just a little bit. You're just a bear. I mean, how do you even type with those long-ass fingernails of yours? Dirty ass in the basement. Yeah, so, listen. Khabib and the boys, they put on the religious perfect persona. They aren't. They've done stuff that's a little bit shady, a little bit dangerous. Which girls are fighting? Jessica Rose Clark versus Bittencourt, who's been around the block, although I've never really seen her fight. B. Nguyen, I mean, if you're into the nice ladies, if you're into looking at something nice, B. Nguyen, I mean, she's fairly attractive. That's pretty much all she's known for at this point because her skills, I mean, she could probably beat me up, but they're not the best, most developed. Used to fight in one championship. She's been around as well. But yeah. Early prelims, 7 p.m. Central Time. The only one I genuinely like from the humble team is Islam. Bro got good humor. Yes, Atomic, you're correct. He's my favorite. He's the most entertaining of the bunch, I will say. They're going to beat the shit out of each other. Bear, you know what you're talking about. But we've got some UFC vets on here. Zach Pauga. A couple others. If it wasn't such a blurry image from where I'm sitting, I'd tell you there's others, but 7 p.m. Central, 7:45 Central for the regular prelims, and then 9:30 for the main card. Kind of a late one. You're right. Please steal a brain rot. Listen, I'm pretty dumb, but I don't think I'm quite at the brain rot level yet. But I already rage enough as it is at random nothingness, okay? I already rage at stupid shit that I see from fighters and promoters alike. I already rage enough at the UFC and Dana White. I already rage enough at the stupid fighters that think that they deserve millions and millions of dollars. I got a wife. Unfortunately, I do not own a... Should I say it, Bear? Should I go all the way? No. No, I don't have... I'm not going to tell you that. It's personal information. It's personal information. I'm not going to tell you all that. Yeah, I need to know all that. Alrighty. Well, before we get out of here, there's a thing called Lingerie Fighting Championships. I have heard of this. I have seen some of this, although it's not all that interesting. I mean, if that's what you're looking for, maybe that's something Bear is into. I mean, he seems like a pretty primitive character. Maybe that's what he's into. Moicano versus Bahamondes is the rumor on the street right now. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's happening. I am not into that. Oh, so Bear does not like women. Okay. Okay, so Bear does not like attractive women. Confirmed. Ooh, he just outed himself there. Ooh-wee. Okay, Bear, if that's your cup of tea, man, okay. Good for you, brother. That's all you, man. Whoa, come on now. Hey, you said it. You said you're not into it. Atomic brings up lingerie fighting, and Bear says he's not into that, so whatever. Ralfucio's back. Thank you for the shout out. Hardcore. I was on work, but I was watching and listening. Great stream. Thank you, Ralfucio. Pumping up those watch hours. We're getting somewhere. Not like that, bro. Oh, we think it's like that. I think it's just like that. Now, Atomic, you ready for Dirty Boxing Championship tonight? Ralfucio, are you streaming Dirty Boxing tonight? I'm ready for it. I'm excited for it. Hopefully they put on a good show. They got to keep going. I mean, their production and their pacing, yeah, I mean, it's not great. They need to keep working on things, keep improving, but yeah. Yeah, Bear. We don't judge, brother. We're just happy to have you here, but hey, man, you said it yourself. You said it yourself, man. You're not like that, but you did say. I mean, a little bit of some hypocrisy here. Let me do my work. Yeah, Atomic, Ralfucio. Maybe you missed it. If you're watching now, I mean, we had some serious, scandalous stuff come out this morning. Last night, Aaron Tao, I mean, he's putting his elbows down. He's about to miss weight. He's barely making the weight. And somehow he comes in at 122, 3 pounds under the limit. 3 pounds under. How did he do this? How can you be struggling so much and yet you miss 4 pounds? If you've ever cut weight for wrestling, it's a hell of a thing. You don't just lose 4 pounds without trying. Okay, this takes a lot of effort. The morning of, you're struggling to make 126, and then all of a sudden you come in there, you prop yourself up on the modesty box, and you're underweight by 3 pounds. Impossible. What an absolute fool this guy is. I mean, he really thought he got away with this thing, coming in at 122. Idiot. Absolute goofball. Absolute goofball. They tell him, hey, you need to come back. He's on his hands and knees. Oh, no, I'm dying. I've cut too much weight. Oh. And the scale flips completely in the other direction. You can see it there. Well, maybe you can't. Maybe you can't. But the scale, it's leaning back, and he comes in at 129. This guy just gained 7 pounds in 10 seconds. I mean, what a feat of human. I mean, I don't even know what to call it. There's no words to describe this. Wow. Aaron Tao. I mean, what a guy. Anyway, they called the fight off. It's off. This idiot's cheating. Go up to 135, bro. It's done. Like, you got your chance. You're cooked. They don't want you around anymore. Unfortunately, Aaron Tao, he's a fun, scrappy fighter on the regional scene. He's not really a UFC level fighter. I'm going to be honest with him. I'd tell him that straight to his face. Go make some money on the regional scene. Go to the PFL. They'll pay you a lot of money to go to the PFL. Might as well. Not only him, but Tai Tuivasa as well. Apparently Tai Tuivasa also had some trouble making weight. He did look pretty drawn out. Did look pretty rough, didn't he? Yikes. Bro struggling to make heavyweight. Hey, Bam Bam is back. We're going to get a shoey this weekend. I'm excited. I'm here for it. He's back. He's ready to bring the house down. So again, you guys let me know what's going on out there. Let me know what you're looking forward to. UFC 325 goes down tomorrow. Big time fight. Volkanovski versus Lopez. Great card. Top to bottom. You know why it's a great card? Anybody out there, let me know. Why is this a great card? Tell me why this is such a great card. I'll scroll through it for you. Tell me why. Please, somebody tell me Why is this card so good? I'd love to hear it. I'll give you another few seconds. It's because there's no women on the card. Yeah, you heard that right. Not a single lady. Not a single lady on this one. Now, I do love myself some Natalia Silva. But my God, that fight was not very fun to watch. Not very fun to watch. If he loses, if Tai Tuivasa loses, he should definitely be cut. Man. But Tai is like a Derek Lewis, man. He's fun. He's like a younger, faster, better Derek Lewis at this point, right? Not as good on the mic, but he's fun. Keep him around. Fiziev versus Rufi. Now that's a good reason why this fight card might be pretty damn good. I mean, Dan Hooker, Benoit Saint-Denis, Rafael Fiziev, or Mauricio Rufi. I mean, this has just got all action written all over these last 3 fights. Holy cow. Strap in. Buckle up. This is going to be wild. The main card, fantastic. Quinlan Salkild, gonna make a statement here against Jamie Malarkey. Tai Tuivasa, let's hope he gets a big knockout. Rufi, Fiziev, I mean, what a stand-up war this is gonna be. Hooker versus Benoit Saint-Denis, 2 guys that absolutely are just marauders. Absolute marauders here. And then Volk versus Lopez. Danger versus technique. I mean, it's got everything written all over it. Want to see Dumont fight again? I mean, I'll watch from the corner. I mean, if she's standing in front of me doing her thing, I got no problem watching her fight from behind. But other than that, no, not really at all. No interest in Dumont. Yeah. So there's your main card. Top 5 fights starting. Kicking off the thing with Quinlan Salkild, Jamie Malarkey. Malarkey, whatever. Junior Tafa, Billy Elikana. They're probably going to throw down. Looks like Junior Tafa's down at 205. That's good to see. Cameron Rouston, he's good. Coming off the Contender Series. Brundage. Let's get him on out of here. Let's get him on out of the UFC, all right? We don't need to see Brundage. Go over to the PFL. Go make your money over there. Malkoun Torres Finney, best fight of the night. I mean, it's got war, fight of the night, every award, every bonus you could throw at this thing. I mean, something's going down in that one. Going to be the best fight of the night. No question. Jonathan Mikulev, another Contender Series alum versus Oban Elliott. Yeah, fighting out of Wales. They got a weird accent over there, don't they? Khan Ofley, he's still kicking around versus Yi Jia Sung Yuk Kim. Most of these guys, I do believe this is the road to the UFC. Oh, it says it right here. I'm an idiot. Finney versus Malkoun, fight of the year, no doubt. There's no question. I mean, if I have ever seen a fight of the year cross my I lost my train of thought. If I have ever seen a fight of the night written all over it, fight of the year written all over it, bonus, guaranteed, it's Torres Finney versus Jacob Malkoun. There's no question. I mean, there's no need to vote on fight of the year next year. It's happening this weekend. Torres Finney versus Jacob Malkoun. Absolute factual statement. This will not be a bad fight. There will be zero wrestling involved in this one. Somebody's getting put to sleep early in this one. You thought Ebo and Ewo was good a couple weeks ago. No. This is going to be even better. No, I'm kidding. Road to the UFC. Sebastian, I don't even know how to say it, but I do like him. He's been interesting. I've seen him fight once or twice. Dom Marfan, I'm not too familiar with him. Lawrence Liu, I do know him. Seen him fight once or twice. Yeah, I mean, road to the UFC, plus some good matchups. Got an all-Aussie card for the most part. I mean, yeah, what is this? We got some Kiwis. We got some Aussies. I mean, what can you not be excited for? But prior to that, we've got Dirty Boxing tonight. We've got Uriah Faber's A1 Combat. We've got Cage Fury. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. But I think we'll try to go live. We'll try to be live for Dirty Boxing tonight. So if you can catch that, stay tuned. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get this thing out there. Let's get some viewers in here. Let's get some comments down in the chat. I mean, Atomic, just absolutely carrying the chat. Bear, absolutely carrying the chat today. So we're looking forward to some fights this weekend. Big time weekend here. excited. Everybody, have a good day. Enjoy the day. Make the most of it. Hope you enjoyed this live stream here. Again, don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe so we can get this thing going, get this train rolling along. And yeah, everybody do something good today. Get that work out of the way. Be productive so we can enjoy our fights this weekend. Yeah, that'll end it. I think we'll call it quits there. Not a lot to talk about, but we'll be back maybe later today. Hopefully later today. Hopefully we can. I'll set something up. So Atomic, Bear, who else was in here? Had some other people in here. Rafucho. Maybe he'll be live. So if I'm not live, check out Rafucho. Maybe he'll be live. Who else was in here? Somebody else was in here earlier. Silvio was here. That's pretty much it. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Looking forward to the fights. Enjoy the UFC. I'll be live after the UFC. Again, if I'm not live tonight, I'll be live after the UFC 325 post-show recap. We'll be live covering the whole thing, doing our thing. Yeah, we'll be here. We'll be alive, chopping it up, doing our thing again. One more reminder, like, share, comment, subscribe, do the whole thing. I'll see you guys next time.